to fix it when so many times it's not their fault. Right now, as you can see, we have experts standing by to answer all of your questions. 800-658-5370 is the number to call. We're going to be here through 9 a.m., then again from noon until 2, and again then from 4 until 6:30 p.m.
All right, take care.
Yeah. All right, Jonathan, thank you. Sounds good. We want to make you aware of a way that you can help yourself save some money if you are expecting a new baby and trying to get all the gear that comes along with it. Tomorrow, Walmart is inviting you to have to take advantage of its Baby Savings Day. There will be baby gear demos, lots of free samples, and you can talk to a specialist. Walmart says it's rolling back prices on car seats and cribs. Baby Savings Day runs tomorrow from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. There are a lot of stores taking part. We have a list of them on the News 5 app.
All right, let's get back to weather now. A lot of things going on this weekend. The auto show, the Oscars. You may be having a party with the red carpet outside for your guests.
You know what's crazy is by the time we get to the Oscars parties, it may be colder than it is for the polar plunge on Saturday.
Say what now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to get cold by Sunday evening. Maybe some snowflakes flying around. We've got some crazy swings coming in town this weekend. Just hang on, get ready for it. Outside right now, we're not doing too bad. We're in Ashland right now looking at a pretty nice little start to the day. Temperature-wise, upper 20s, low 30s, because the clouds have been around. We've had those clouds, especially the farther south you are. They've been kind of keeping in yesterday's warmth, and yesterday was a pretty good day. It was chilly for sure, but it looked great. This is what I've been talking about. All this rain to the south, they are just soaked. Well, to our south. We've got the clouds trying to come our way. That's about it. We've got clouds today. The farther south you are, the cloudier it'll be, but the warmer you'll be. The farther north you are, you're closer to that lake and that light north breeze, and it is going to, keep temperatures from warming up too much today, but overall should still be a good day today. After all, it is Friday. So temperatures right now, upper 20s, low 30s with those clouds. Let's go through the day. I'll show you your Friday. Not bad. The farther south you are, yeah, the closer you're going to get to about 40, maybe 41. Along the lake shore, your temperatures are going to struggle a bit, but most of us will call it seasonable today. Let's get into your weekend now. Start it off at tomorrow morning. I'll stop it at 7 a.m. We're near freezing, if not into the 20s, cloudy but dry. I've got showers coming through, brief, light stuff. Temperatures warming up into the lower and middle 40s. Late Saturday, I've got temperatures in the upper 40s, maybe even low 50s in spots with some thunderstorms around. This is what, midnight tomorrow night into early Sunday? Check it out. Check out the temperature drop by noon on Sunday. Already back into the mid-30s, and it gets even colder with some rain changing back over to snow. So, John, like I was just telling Terrence, it may be colder Sunday afternoon than it is Saturday morning. Big drop coming.
As far as the morning commute is shaping up, no major issues on the highways. We do have a crash to pass along for you. Pearl and Denison, a two-car crash. We can see crews are pushing the vehicles off of the roadway right now, so hopefully this one will be getting wrapped up and cleaned up here shortly. But a two-car crash, Pearl Road and Denison. If we head to our maps, the highways, again, all clear as I mentioned. They are all up to speed. I'm not seeing any issues down south in the Akron area, so aside from this one crash at Pearl and Denison, things looking good for the morning drive. We'll have another update for you here in just a few minutes, guys.
Okay, sounds good, John. Thank you. The Cleveland Auto Show is rolling into the IX Center tonight.
You can check out hundreds of new trucks and cars. Meg Shaw and her photographer, Dave Atala, got the best assignment of the morning, I think. Good morning, Meg. I see you have a guest.
Hey, good morning, Terrence and Katie. We actually did get the best assignment of the morning here at the Cleveland Auto Show before it kicks off. So this morning, I am joined by the chairman of the Cleveland Auto Show, Dave Wakeham. So Dave, the big exciting part for a lot of people out here is each year there's a car giveaway, and this year you guys are giving away a truck for the first time. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, it is kind of exciting. As the chairman of the Greater Cleveland Auto Dealers, you are the following year chairman of the auto show, and you get to pick a car of the show and truck of the show. This is the first year we're able to get Honda and the Ad Association together, and we're giving away two vehicles. We're giving away the Honda Accord It'd be the Honda Accord Sport and the Ridgeline RT. And it's a 3-year lease that will go through American Honda Finance, but it's really cool. All you have to do is come every day to the show. Whatever day you come, you enter. There's going to be 10 days of the show. There's going to be 10 winners. They'll all come back Sunday evening, and one of them is going to have the lucky key to each vehicle, and they'll get that for a 3-year lease.
Now, every year, this is something super exciting for people. They come out just for this. What was the reason you guys wanted to do 2 cars this year?
You know, it's been a good year. We want to give back to the community. We want to get a good response to the auto show, and Honda was great about it. And they said, you know what, let's go ahead and give away a car of the show and a truck of the show. So it really has to do with the ad group. The 19 dealers that belong to the Northern Ohio Ad Association and American Honda both agreeing to do this.
All right. Thank you so much, Dave. All right. So the auto show kicks off officially tonight at 5 o'clock here at the IX Center. So if you want a chance to walk away at the end of the auto show in a couple of weeks with a new ride for 3-year lease, come out here to the IX Center. For now, though, live in Cleveland, Meg Shaw, News 5.
All right, Meg, you know what? The people who detail those vehicles do an exceptional job. They are just shining this morning.
And I am doing my best to mark all of them up this morning.
Yeah, hands off, hands off. We'll check in with you in a little bit. Thank you. Up next, a close call leaves an Uber driver with a piece of wood in his windshield, where officials think that wood may have came from.
And this dog stuck his head where it didn't belong, and now his owners are paying the price. Find out how much it costs to free him from there. Those stories and much more when Good Morning Cleveland comes back in 2 minutes.
Awesome.
Ranger High Tech Academy yesterday, North Ridgeville, 2nd graders out there. Thanks for inviting me out there. We had an absolute blast. They're making weather observation stations, like legit. Like they've got everything. They know. I mean,
so you geeked out yesterday.
Oh man, hardcore with all of them. It was so much fun. And they, I mean, typically when I go to schools, you teach them about the clouds and you know what measures wind and everything.
They were telling you what's up though.
They knew all of it. It was. It was great. It was great. All right, we've got a great weekend for checking out the weather also. We've got a lot of stuff to observe, kiddos. We've got 30s today with some sun. We've got some rain, some warmth, even some thunder late Saturday. All that changes around to winter again by Sunday evening. Big up, then big down heading into the next work week, guys.
Well, this morning, officials in New York are investigating a freak accident that almost killed an Uber driver.
Boy, it was a close call. Look at this. A piece of wood fell from the subway platform that was over the road, went right through his windshield, missed him by inches. New York's transit authority says it is investigating how this happened and how they can make sure it doesn't happen again. A family in California is trying to figure out how their dog got stuck in a tire.
Oh, no, Bam Bam. Look at Bam Bam. His head stuck in the tire here. He had to go to the vet. When they weren't able to get him out, they had to call in the fire department to cut Bam Bam out of the tire. So the owners are happy. Bam Bam's okay, right? But now they have to pay a more than $2,000 vet bill. My goodness. Coming up, a mom takes her love of pizza to another level, and she's winning the internet. How she used pizza to help track her son's milestones. Plus.
And we are still taking your calls about all things Social Security. Give us a call, 800-658-5370. Our experts are here to answer your questions.
Welcome back to Good Morning Cleveland on News 5.
Now at 6:30, a bombshell for teachers at Lorraine High. Why they will have to reapply for their jobs and what it means for other schools under a state takeover.
Plus, 5 U.S. veterans arrested in Haiti could face charges. Now we're learning one of them has a well-known connection to Northeast Ohio.
Plus, we are getting a live preview of the Cleveland Auto Show this morning, where Meg Shaw is about to take a test ride. You do not want to miss it. She was a little bit nervous about it, but I think she'll be just fine.
Oh, man.
Got this.
Lucky her. That's awesome. Man, if you're going out to the auto show this weekend, it's inside, you know, so either day is going to work out just fine. But I think Sunday is going to be probably the wetter of the two. So let's get to it. We're dry this morning. We're dry. We're great outside for your Friday. We're doing all right. A little bit of wind out of the north, but for the most part, we're good. 9-mile-per-hour wind in Medina, 6 in Akron. Overall, just a light north breeze. not a big impact on the day, unless you're right along the lake shore. Temperatures are going to struggle a bit for our kind of lakeshore counties. Farther south you are, cloudier it's going to be, but also the warmer it's going to be. That's probably where you have your best shot at hitting about 40 degrees. Cleveland, right along the lake shore. Any of our northern communities probably stuck in the 30s today, but we will get above freezing, which is good news. 38 by 1 o'clock, thawing out with some sunshine. Happy Friday. This weekend, warmer, yes, but wetter, windier, and then colder late Sunday. We'll map it all out for you coming up. John Rutter's in Air Tracker 5 right now. How's it looking on the streets, man?
Looking pretty good out there right now, Trent. No major issues. That crash, Pearl and Denison. Right now, we're actually checking in on the Akron area. Good morning, Akron drivers. We are checking in on Route 8 near the Central Interchange. Things not looking bad on Route 8. Just a little bit of traffic as you approach the Central Interchange. 77, 76 looking good as well. If we head to our maps, you're not going to see any other issues out there on the highways in the Cleveland area right now. I'm also not seeing any problems down south in the Akron area as we are down south as well. Guys, looking good for the morning commute right now. We'll send things back inside.
We're learning every teacher at Lorain High School will have to reapply for their jobs next year. The CEO says it's the lowest performing school in the district.
This just adds to the growing list of issues since the state takeover of that district. Jesse's live in Lorain this morning. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning, T. Well, the teachers we spoke to say they are shocked, no doubt waking up this morning wondering what will happen in the coming months and if they'll have a job at the high school come next year. They say the state-appointed CEO, David Hardy, gave no indication that he would make a decision like this, and it took them all by surprise. Hardy says every staff member who wants to stay at the high school will have to reapply and will be picked based on their experience, commitment, and belief in the school system. We spoke to the union rep for the teachers. He doesn't even know with their current contracts if this is legal. And we also talked to a teacher. He says he knows the district has problems and they're eager to fix them, but also says giving one person all the power over an entire district isn't American and it isn't working.
You know, when people hear essentially that you're not good enough and you're going to have to reapply for your job, that's really a sucker punch. So I guess to encapsulate it, I was pretty disgusted with the comment.
We have tried to ask the CEO questions. He won't answer our questions, but hopefully he'll answer some of the teacher questions at a staff meeting they're having a little later on today. We're going to follow up on that staff meeting. But for now, I'm live in Lorain. Jesse Schultz, News 5.
All right, Jesse, thank you. Right now, there is an online petition calling for Lorain's mayor to be the chairman of the Academic Distress Commission. The man who previously held the state-appointed position resigned in January. Now, the mayor tells the Chronicle-Telegram he didn't really expect the petition, but also not too surprised by it. He and other city leaders have been speaking out against House Bill 70 and its effect on Lorain schools.
Summit Academy teachers in Parma are still on strike, and they're demanding action now from the organization that sponsors their school. They say that group should be holding the management at the charter school responsible for providing fair wages and better working conditions.
When they start receiving money and taking money from individuals, it's their obligation to follow through with what they say they will do. So I'm standing here calling on the board and Lake Erie West to do what they say they will do what they're collecting money to do, and that's hold these management groups accountable, provide these teachers the resources so they can service the kids to the best of their ability.
Teachers say they'll be on the picket line every day until a deal is reached. We're learning more now about a group of U.S. veterans who were arrested earlier this week in Haiti. They include a well-known former Navy SEAL from here in Ohio.
The Miami Herald is reporting Chris Heben, who now goes by Christopher McKinley, was one of the 5 Americans arrested Sunday at a checkpoint in Haiti. Their vehicles were said to be heavily armed, and they said they were on a government mission. However, the Haitian Prime Minister is calling them terrorists and says they could face charges. This comes as Haiti is recovering from more than a week of violent protesting. In 2014, Heben was accused of lying to police about being shot by unknown assailants in Akron. He was later found not guilty. Do you need help getting answers to your Social Security questions?
Well, 5 News Sound investigator Jonathan Walsh is here for you. Jonathan, the experts in our Social Insecurity Call Center are ready to answer calls.
Absolutely. You know, guys, the last time we did this, we got nearly 24,000 calls in less than 8 hours. How about that? And we know There is just a deep thirst for information, answers to your questions. So the number to call right now, 800-658-5370. 3 call times are set up for today. Right now through 9 a.m., then noon to 2, and then we're back from 4 p.m. until 6:30 p.m. You can also reach out on our News 5 app, free to download, by the way, where we have our social insecurity feedback form. Fill out the answers, leave your contact info, and we will follow up. Plus, we've created a News 5 social insecurity Facebook page as well, solely dedicated to all things social security. You can post your questions, and our experts, again, will respond to those as well. Throughout the day, we'll have live reports with people just like you are having a terrible time, a tough time with Social Security. So call now, 800-658-5370. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, free help at your fingertips. All right, Jonathan, thank you. Coming up, if you kill it, you should grill it. Why a California senator is pushing a roadkill bill and what our laws in Ohio say.
And still ahead, going keto, how a local chef and business owner is cashing in on the popular diet. Come on back.
6:39 right now on your Friday morning. Good Friday morning. It should be a good day. Should be a really good day today. Let's get to it. Temperature-wise outside, we're not bad. The sun's getting ready to come up over the horizon. We are cold. We're in the 20s and low 30s right now thanks to some clouds. It's really kept us from getting too cold. Those clouds are going to still be with us through the day today, but we'll still get in on some of that sunshine. So enjoy your Friday. We're back to about 40 degrees for most of us for an afternoon high. This weekend, I know we're talking about warmth. Probably these are afternoon temperatures. Our highs, technically, if you look in the books, our high temperatures are probably going to be at midnight Saturday and 12:01 Sunday. Realistically, we're going to be in the 40s throughout Saturday afternoon with rain coming back late, thunder also, and then a rain transition to snow probably late Sunday with temperatures in the 30s Sunday afternoon. Get ready for it.
All right. Look, a lot of people are talking about this story this morning. A state senator in California just introduced a bill making it legal to eat roadkill. It claims more than 2,000 deer are hit in California every year, and the meat could be used to feed those in need. More than 20 states have already made eating roadkill legal, including here in Ohio. It can only be deer, wild turkey, or wild hog, and you have to report the accident to law enforcement within 24 hours. I'll stick with pizza. A mom from Maryland decided to include her favorite food, which is also pizza, in her baby's pictures.
It's cute. Take a look. Professional photographer Danny Lee snapped a few photos of her son on a pizza box every month, and for each month, she added one more slice of pizza. Plus, she says she loved that she got a pizza dinner each month with this idea.
Up next, ready to rally. How you could speed through the streets of Cleveland as an iconic character.
All right, and I'm live at the Cleveland Auto Show. We are going to take these Jeeps for a spin. We'll see how they do on the track here at Camp Jeep that is live at the IX Center. You don't want to miss it. It's coming up.
Welcome back. Time right now is almost 6:45. Protesters in Cleveland are demanding an end to testing on dogs. Last week, we told you an investigation is underway into the VA hospital's use of controversial experiments on animals.
The Lois Stokes VA Medical Center is one of the last sites in the country that still uses dogs for testing. Some lawmakers now working to ban the taxpayer-funded experiments in search for other options.
With the amount of technology that we have these days with 3D models and computer programs and books and all sorts of different technology that can be used, there's no real reason to test on animals any longer.
Right now, the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs is standing by the program. They say veterans with spinal cord injuries have been helped because of these canine studies.
All right, here's a live look at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood this morning. Crews getting ready for the 91st Academy Awards Sunday night. There's more than 16,000 feet of red carpet down there. For the first time since 1989, the show will not have a host. Of course, you can watch the show right here on News 5. It starts at 8 on Sunday.
A real-life Mario Kart race is coming to the CLE. Mushroom Rally USA just announced due to high demand in Columbus and Cincinnati, they're adding a date here. So the go-kart race is clearly inspired by the video game, but it's not endorsed by Nintendo. Winners from the races in 16 cities can qualify for a final race in Vegas later this year. Now, an exact time or place for the Cleveland event hasn't been announced yet, but you can sign up for an email alert, and they will let you know as soon as they set a date and time. I say, no matter the date and time, let's all do it. Let's go.
100%.
The mushrooms. That will look so fun.
Can't have Yoshi.
You got
cannot have Yoshi.
Whatever it is, I'm bringing bananas, tons of bananas.
Bringing your own?
Be careful.
BYOB, bring your own bananas?
Careful. Yes.
I wonder if there's like a, remember that Superstar 1, 2?
Yeah.
The effect where you got the star,
you can bump into people and you knock them out. Such a good game.
Right?
Such a good game.
Oh, it's going to be a good Friday. Sign up for that, because you're probably going to run into Terrence, Katie, and I.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this morning, be careful. It's just cold. That's really it. There's really nothing going on weather-wise. We're doing just fine. But I've got a shot over Cedar Point here in Sandusky. You got that big moon, almost full moon, kind of on the shrink now, kind of dropping back down. But as we go through these next couple of days, the reason I've got Cedar Point and roller coasters back here is because that's essentially what we always talk about, the big roller coaster ride of temperatures. This is actually going to be a big climb and a huge drop. So much so that overnight temperatures Saturday night may be in the 50s, while daytime temperatures on Sunday and maybe even early Saturday are talking about 30. So let's get ready for it. Here's what we have going on right now. Satellite, that camera view was crazy. Talk about a roller coaster. Anyway, we've got clouds outside this morning and rain to the south. As we go through the day today, we'll keep the rain well south of us. We're just talking about clouds and temperatures eventually warming back up to about 40 degrees. Great Friday. Beautiful. No problems. Tomorrow, here comes the rain. Columbus, it gets it in the morning. Columbus is already dealing with showers. We should be mainly dry through Saturday.